My next guest is Sandra Bernstein, a retired educator. Welcome, Sandra.
Thank you very much, Cynthia.
Sandra, when there's a divorce or a death in the family, kids' behavior usually reflects the emotions they're going through. As a teacher, you've surely seen fallout from this in school. What sorts of changes do you see in these kids?
Well, many times the children come in. I taught first grade, so I know mostly about elementary grade levels. And the children can show it in different ways. Sometimes they become very despondent. Sometimes they become angry. Sometimes they'll just say out loud, "My daddy's picking me up this afternoon or this weekend." So it's extremely important that the parent lets you know in advance what is happening inside the home. Because a lot of times it happens right in the middle of the school year, and you could see a tremendous difference. Or it happens just before they come to school, or it's been that way for a while. And some of them are really very sad, and they could show it in their writing, in their drawings. But if you have some kind of one-on-one with the child, they usually will tell you. But it's up to the parent to make sure that gets out to the teacher or the guidance counselor or the principal or the front office.
Well, how would you, as their teacher, handle it when they show signs of being upset because of a divorce or death?
Well, what you do is you try first to speak to them one-on-one, quietly, and try to find out what the problem is so that you could get to the parent. Usually I call the parent right away, and we have meetings. Now, if it's a father that is a single parent, that's different too, because he works late hours, and a lot of times, they start dating. So the child has a different emotion about that. The mother is usually, if she's an only parent, is usually much more closer to the child and gives that child as much time as they can. And but you have to get to those children and make sure that you speak to the parent about it and try to tell the parent how to handle the situation at home.
Can you tell when the child has crossed a line between, let's say, normal reaction to a family trauma and signs of more serious emotional trouble?
Yeah, when they start acting out, when they get angry. I had one little boy who used to walk around every day with a scissor, and this is first grade. He tried to stab all the children in his class because, we didn't have pointy scissors, thank God, but I knew this child had really gone over the edge. So I went to the psychologist. They get involved. A lot of schools don't have guidance counselors. Some of them have psychologists. So you work with them. And possibly, if you can, get the parents in to speak to the psychologist.
Well, now, are most school psychologists equipped to help kids who are having trouble coping with a parental death or divorce, or is you don't need an outside therapist?
I would say yes to that, too. A lot of schools, like the school that I was volunteering in, they do have a program where they'll pull out children who have had a death in the family. Could be a parent, could be a grandparent, or a divorce immediately that was really difficult for them. And before the child can even act out, they get this group together and they talk. And if they don't, then it's important for the teacher to speak about family, the way the families are together. If you have one parent, if you have just grandparents, a lot of them just have grandparents. And that's, get it out and let the children understand they're not different.
Well, thank you very much, Sandra
welcome.
Bernstein.
Thank you.